Nissan's Pro-4X off-road package enjoys neither the long history of Chevrolet's Z71 or Ford's FX4 packages nor the notoriety of their ZR2 and Raptor, or Toyota's TRD Pro brands. But as the latest generation of Pro-4X hardware and software packages roll out on the 2025 Nissan Frontier and Armada, they bring with them numerous exterior and interior trim upgrades aimed at raising the profile of Nissan's most rock-ready models. So where exactly does Pro-4X fit in the panoply of off-road packages? We've tested the 2025 Nissan Frontier Pro-4X and driven the 2025 Nissan Armada Pro-4X. But our evaluations so far have all been on-road, as biblical rains in Tennessee thwarted an off-road adventure at the Armada launch. Nissan responded by inviting us to the Tonto National Forest outside Phoenix to sample both models on 3,000 miles of groomed trails. This location drastically lowered the possibility of another rainout and allowed the engineers who developed the package to host us on their home turf. Nissan's Maricopa Technical Center is just an hour southwest. First, a little history. Pro-4X first appeared in 2008 on the Titan, bringing Rancho shocks, aluminum skid plates, and an e-locker rear diff with its own unique ratio. It spread to Frontier the next year, boasting Bilstein shocks, more rugged tires, and the e-diff. 2 years later, that same gear was offered on the Frontier's Xterra SUV sibling, as well. In the years since the Xterra's demise, most Nissan SUVs and crossovers have made do with the softer Rock Creek treatment or offered no trail-focused package at all. But now that the Armada shares all its major running gear with the global patrol SUV, Nissan's adventurous foil to Toyota's Land Cruiser, it's deemed fully worthy of the Pro-4X treatment. What makes a Pro-4X? For the Frontier, based on older architecture, you get the basics: Bilstein off-road performance shocks on a steel suspension, all-terrain tires, 31.5-inch Hankook Dynapro AT2 in 265/70ths R17 on our test trucks, an electronic locking rear differential, and skid plates protecting the radiator, engine, transfer case, and fuel tank. There's an off-road mode with unique driver screen graphics and an intelligent around-view monitor that shows what's immediately in front of the truck and near the right front tire, at speeds slower than 12 miles per hour. New over fender flares, graphics, and lava red tow hooks dress up the outside, while the inside is adorned with more lava red badging, stitching, and seat perforations. Note that Nissan also sells a pre-runner rear drive variant called Pro-X that gets most of the cosmetic upgrades but lacks the e-diff, T-case, and gas tank skid plate. The Armada includes most of the above, but its more modern architecture and use of height-adjustable air suspension give it a broader range of capabilities, increasing ground clearance to 11.6 inches and approach, breakover, and departure angles to 33.0, 24.5, and 25.5 degrees respectively. A terrain select knob offers multiple off-road modes, and with more cameras and image processing power, the Armada offers an invisible hood view plus 3D drone views of the car from all angles. Some views can be spread across both screens. How'd they do in the desert? We began in the Frontier and were struck by its old-school charm. The Gravely VQ38 engine and 9-speed transmission aren't particularly smooth about shifting in low range at low speeds, but once in a gear, acceleration is V6 linear, refreshingly free of turbo lagging or surging. Braking similarly felt over boosted and jerky in low range, especially with hill descent control engaged. We never struggled to traverse any obstacles, though surmounting them smoothly seemed difficult to impossible. Hill descent control isn't electronically adjustable for speed, and there's no hill climbing, cruise control function on either model. The camera views are lower in resolution and brilliance than in the Armada. But these tires are grippier, and possibly slightly noisier, than the Armadas, and better suspension articulation from that rear live axle further helps to maximize traction. So it seemed to rely less on the e-diff, or traction control, when scrambling up the gnarliest hills.